Lesson 405. Secrets to getting clients for your social media marketing services. Okay, so we are on to lesson 4 of this program, how to make money from digital marketing. We talked about what digital marketing is, why you should study it, why you should study it now. We talked about the skills that you can study within digital marketing. Then we said we focus on social media marketing. I talked about the different skills that you can have within social media marketing. Okay, so let's get into lesson 4. Let's do a recap. In lesson 3, we talked about 3 skills you can easily start with on social media marketing. I talked about content creation. You can research content on behalf of a client and create content for them in advance. Sell it as a content bundle. Talked about different types of content and how it's important to have different combinations of content, not just one type of content. I talked about running ads only and how this can be a skill you can easily start with, especially if your ads are focused towards lead generation. I also talked about page management as a service that you can easily start with. Okay, so now lesson 4. What is the overview of lesson 4? Secrets to getting clients. We'll talk about common mistakes newbies make. Listening to the unsaid. Show, don't tell. Educate, offer free trials. Okay, let's talk about common mistakes I've seen people making. Some of these mistakes are made by people who are actually experienced, and some of them are made by people who are just starting out. Number 1, building a website and hoping people will discover you. You can spend so much time building the most beautiful website because you think that once people see the website, they'll be so impressed with it that they'll hire you, but that is not the case. Okay. Another common mistake is talking to broke people who can't pay you. I know this might sound cold or harsh, but look, this is business, okay? You want to offer services to people who can pay you. So a common mistake I've seen is talking to someone who doesn't even have a marketing budget, who's not even willing to pay for marketing. How are they going to pay you? Stay away from them, okay? It's a mistake. You'll be wasting your time if you do that. Another common mistake is saying without showing. What does this mean? It means saying things like, I'm very good at social media marketing. I am really good. Try me, you will not regret. Too many people say that, so it's not believable. Another mistake is not understanding what the client pictures as a sign of success with their social media. We're going to talk about this a little bit more, okay? Because your job is to have a clear picture of what the client wants. Listen to the unsaid. Listening is an underrated skill. Even the most experienced business people or most experienced digital marketers, I've seen them fumble on this one. You need to understand something. If you can deliver on a need the client has, but has not even expressed it, you will win them over. Because you make them feel like you get them. You make them feel like you really understand them. This is why listening is an important skill. Because as you sit in that meeting, you're hearing the client. This is what I do. When I go for a client meeting, I'm listening to what the client is saying. As I listen, there's something I'm looking for. I'm looking for the hot button. What's a hot button? A hot button is the most important factor that would determine whether the client wants to buy or not. Okay, so let me give you an example. Failure to do this can cost you sales, can cost you clients. There's this one of our clients came to us and said they were moving away from a certain service provider who they felt was not delivering. And it's not because those people were not experienced, they were very experienced, but they missed the hot button. There's a particular result this client wanted to see on social media. What the other person was doing was something different. Remember, social media is a mix of skills. You can be working hard creating content, doing comment handling, inbox handling, but if you miss this hot button your client really wants, they'll still feel like you haven't delivered. Okay, so listen to the unsaid. Listen and discern what they really need and want from your services. Then you can use that in your conversations, your sales conversations. Secret number 2, show, don't tell. Instead of saying, I'm really good at social media marketing, show them. Don't just talk. Talk is cheap. The problem is that there are people out there who just love to talk. I can do this, I know how to do this, I'm experienced with this. But when it comes to actual doing, they are kind of useless. So you need the only way to really win someone over is to show them. People are skeptical. Scammers are real. Mediocrity is real. So you need for you to prove and win the client over that, one, you're trustworthy. Two, you're not a scammer. Three, you deliver quality. The easiest way is to show them, not to tell them. Okay? Find ways to demonstrate your skill to this. Another way to get clients, educate. Okay? You can educate by creating videos. Now, let me just tell you right now, this option always works for me. I've used it many times. Many times I've been approached by a client who says, or a potential client who says, I've been following your work. I saw that video where you're explaining this. Can you help us? Okay, can you help us to do this social media marketing or online marketing? Because of the video that I created, which they saw. So create videos and educate. There are different types of videos. You see, like this video I'm creating right now. This is it's a screencast or screen recording type of video. I'm not showing my face. You don't have to show your face all the time. Sometimes I show my face, sometimes I don't. So I want you to know that even if you're feeling kind of shy or self-conscious, you can still create a video. But showing your face is good. It builds trust fast. People get to know who is behind, like who is the behind these words. Now, I know that if you've never created online videos before, it can be hard at first. And the reason why it's hard, let me tell you now, is because of that person or those people you are worried about. What will they say? They'll see your video, they'll say, that one also has started creating my videos online. Yeah, so you are cautious. You are worried about what your friends or family will say, your associates, your colleagues, former schoolmates, former classmates, former colleagues, people you grew up with. You're worried about what they'll think. You might also be worried about what strangers will think. You might be worried about how you look, how you sound. These are normal obstacles to creating your first video. I remember when I was just trying to get started, I would record myself, I would watch the video, I would be like, oh my god, can I really post this? So I'll try again, again, and again, again. But the more you practice, the better you get at it. So the best is just to start. I can tell you that creating videos work when it comes to getting clients. Okay, you can write blogs, educate through blogs. That's another way to educate and show your expertise to potential clients. You can write an ebook. That one is also easy. Just research on a topic. You can also educate during consultation when you go to see the client in person and they want your services. You can explain, educate them on how social media will work for them, how it works for other companies. Just show your expertise. It builds trust fast. Instead of saying, try me, you will never regret. I hate those words, man. I really hate it. Sometimes I'm looking for a certain type of skill and then someone says, try me, you'll never regret. No, I might regret. I don't know. You have to find a way to win people over instead of just saying you'll never regret. They might regret. Another way to get clients, offer free trials. This is this is a risk reversal technique again. Those people who've read my book, 7 Steps to Better Sales Results, because we're talking about getting clients, that's sales, right? There's something called risk reversal. This is a good way to get clients to use your services for the first time. The reason why you need to do risk reversal is that when people are trying you out for the first time, they are skeptical. They don't know what you are capable of delivering. Do you know what you're talking about? Are you good at what you're doing? Are you good at what you do? Are you going to keep the promise you have made? Are they going to actually get the benefits of what they're paying for? Is this going to be worth it? There's so many risk-related questions that people have that can prevent them from buying. This is the purpose of offering a free trial. So free trial is like try before you buy. So you can say, okay, before you pay for this, I can give you this service. I can give you a sample. The key is to give you a sample. Like this training I'm offering. This is a sample for my main training, Social Media Mastery, which is far more detailed. It's got longer modules, longer lessons. What I'm doing here is giving you a sample of that. It's like try before you buy. So through these lessons, when you listen to these lessons, you'll be able to tell, do I know what I'm talking about? Is this useful to you? Do you think I can help you with even more information? I've used this as well in the past before. It has worked. So think about how you can offer a try before you buy type of thing for your clients. An additional tip, I think I mentioned this when I talked about common mistakes. This is something PWM, players with money or people with money. Go for people who already have a marketing budget. Okay? Someone who already has a marketing budget, they will not struggle to pay you. They already appreciate the importance of marketing. They already understand that they need to pay for marketing. So the only thing you need to do is win their trust and show them that you can deliver results. So the money part the part when it comes to paying you, it's not a big problem. The only thing they want is to know whether you can deliver results or not. It makes things easier than when first you have to convince them to create a budget for this. You see, they have money to buy to, to pay for things they already appreciate. If they don't appreciate marketing enough to pay for it, there's no point talking to them. It will be an uphill battle. I know some people say no, but I can still convince them. Well, it will be an uphill battle. If you want to go for it, go for it. But it's better to talk to people who already have a marketing budget. Makes work and life easier. Okay. End of lesson 4. What did we talk about? Common mistakes people make when they're trying to win over a client. Things like saying, I know what I'm doing without showing what you're actually doing. Failing to understand what the client really wants and failing to deliver on that. I talked about listening to the unsaid. When you have a client meeting, pay attention to what is their picture of success in their mind. Like, if this social media thing works, this is the result it should give me. Be very clear about that and make sure you deliver on it. In fact, for those who take up the paid program, Social Media Mastery, I've got a contract template. In that contract template, part of the conditions is what I call success metrics. You need to agree with your client what success metrics are. That makes it easy, okay? You're listening to them say, you're delivering on the most important thing that your client wants. We talked about show, don't tell. Instead of saying I'm good, you won't regret, try me, show them. Show them. It's faster. It's easier to convince them like that. Educate. This shows that you know what you're talking about. You will be trustworthy. You see, service businesses are all about expertise. So there is the issue of trust to say, does this person know what they're talking about? Can they really deliver? So when you show them, it helps to convince them. When you educate them, it helps to convince them. When you offer free trials, you also help to overcome that doubt, that skepticism. Makes it easier for you to close the sale and win over the client. Okay, so that's all for lesson 4, secrets of winning clients over. In the next lesson, which is the last in this free training series, we're going to talk about advertising, the number 1 skill of online marketing, advertising. So I will see you in the next video. As usual, please invite someone to join these lessons. They are free. This part is free. I do have paid programs, but this particular one is free. If you know someone who can make use of it, who can benefit from the information for their own business or to start their own hustle, please invite them. I'll see you in the next video.